Hello everyone. My name is Haneesh Kathnawar and I'm coming from Himachal Pradesh. And today I'm going to talk about the project that I'm doing over there. It's called Himalayan Hemp. So Himalayan Hemp, if I speak about it, yes, you have heard about Himalayas, but I'm not sure if you have heard about hemp. So let me rephrase it for you. Maybe you heard about bhang, maybe you heard about ganja. Yes, I'm sure you have heard about it. But today I'm just going to refine it a little bit. I'm going to talk about hemp. And my presentation is getting slightly updated over there, and I'm just introducing by that time myself. So I am a Lean Six Sigma professional, as in my expertise is in operations management and project planning. And I have somehow integrated it with rural development at this moment. And this is what I'm going to talk about. And hemp plant is basically a cousin brother of bhang or ganja, but it does not get you high. That is point number one to be noted. Like, it doesn't get you high, but what else it can get you, you will see it when the presentation will come here, and you will understand the work that we are doing, and you will understand why I am on this stage today. And while it is getting prepared over there, just wanted to tell you that it's completely legal to work on hemp in India. There is nothing illegal about it. Yes, we have seen people drinking bhang on Shivratri, or you might have seen your kids, or might have seen your friends, or you might have seen sometimes your parents also doing it, but not in this particular form that I'm going to show it today. Are we ready? Okay, slide. So this plant that you see today, this plant is something that I want to get it recognized as the national plant of India. Why? Because this plant has the potential of giving so much to the world and so much to our country, and it has been misused, abused, and misunderstood a lot of times that all of us have actually forgotten about it. And this is like it just grows everywhere in and around Himalayas, and this plant is called the cannabis plant. Next slide. So today I'm going to talk about 3 C's of Himalayan hemp, which is cannabis for climate and communities. So how it is going to integrate everything together. Because so far what we see is, or hear about cannabis in the news and everything is about this guy got arrested and this thing happened, everything bad about it. But is it something good that are we really thinking in a progressive way? Are we really thinking in a productive way? And that is something that I'm going to shed light upon. And the first slide was actually a video which did not get played. That would have shown you the kind of products that we have worked upon. But that's okay. I will explain it in the next slides, please. So what gave birth to Himalayan hemp? This is me and my co-founder, and those are our Himalayan farmers. And that the long fiber that you see is what comes out of the cannabis plant. Now, cannabis plant is like, if you imagine it, it like grows like this from the ground. And what we have seen online, or what we have seen around people doing it, is just the top of it, which is the flower. But that is not the only thing in the plant. This is a bast fiber. Like, you see the length of it, it is like, it looks like jute. It looks like nettle. So it doesn't look like cotton though, because cotton is a cellulosic fiber, and hemp is a bast fiber. It is one of the strongest fibers in the world, and it has high amount of antibacterial properties because of the presence of a chemical called flavonoid in it. and the policies around it. Like, for example, what can be done around in India? So, cultivation of hemp is allowed only in Uttarakhand, and it is only allowed for seeds that you import from outside. And our name is Himalayan Hemp, so we are working on preserving the indigenous variety. We don't need the seeds coming from outside because the seeds that we have here are already of much more potential than the seeds which are outside. Because in 1753, the Carl Linnaeus, he is called as the father of scientific taxonomy. Like everything starting from the kingdom to the species, everything that we see today, like Homo sapiens, it has been defined by him. And somehow when he was visiting India in 1753, he saw this plant and he called it as cannabis sativa. So this is what he named it as. And he found it in India. So when he found it in India, he took all the samples outside, and now we see a thriving cannabis and hemp industry outside in the world, where in India, we are not even able to, understand what can we do with it. They have all the patents and everything, but what exactly are we doing with it? So that is why we decided to start our organization called Himalayan Hemp, which is about preserving the indigenous variety of cannabis and hemp in the Himalayas, and creating eco-conscious products with the local marginalized people. Because we don't really agree with the model of arresting people, we agree with the model of reformation, because that is how you put a society in a productive and a better use for the future. Next slide. Now these are the use cases that we have worked upon. The first product that you see, and I will also explain why it is better than bamboo, why it is better than banana, why it is better than any other plant which is there in the world, is because first of all you see hemp fiber. We have made a reusable hemp sanitary pad with it, and 2 months ago on 9th of August 2024, we were granted the world's only and first patent of a sanitary pad made from a cannabis hemp plant. So that is the achievement that we have done. And the funny part is, the objection that we received for this innovation from the patent authority was that cannabis is something which is harmful to the society, so it is non-patentable in itself. And then we countered it by all the studies that we have done, all the research that we have done, and eventually they had to agree to give us the patent. And now we are going to file for the international patent also. So that is our first use case. Second use case is called hemp herds. Now what is hemp herds? When you see the stem of the plant, you remove the fiber, the central, wooden portion is still left. If you break it down into small pieces, it can go as a material, binder material in hempcrete blocks, hemp wool insulation, and hemp plywood. So it can be your table in front of you. It can be your chair. It can be your house. Only and only if we want to see it that way. Third is hemp seeds. And its use cases are hemp seed oil, hemp seed protein powder, and hemp hearts. So hemp seed oil has omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 polyunsaturated fatty acids. Hemp seed protein powder has 40 grams in 100 grams of its quantity. So this is another product. Next slide. And this is our cooperative model that we have built around it. This is a 1 hour of discussion, so it is not for now, but this is a model that we are following. Next slide. And this is our first product. The image is a bit stretched out, but it looks like this because it is the natural color of hemp sanitary pad. And it is a UTI-resistant sanitary pad, because no other pad is claiming to be UTI resistant at the moment. So that is a benefit of a cannabis hemp fiber. Next slide. And this is the second use case that we made. I showed you hemp herds, I showed you buildings, and it is not that I'm just speaking about it, right? We have done it. We have made India's first cannabis hemp building as well. And this is how we made it. Next slide. And this is just like my final thing. We love India, and especially the Himalayan terrain. And tomorrow, if it comes to you through anything, we want to offer this plant to the humanity, and that is our aim. Anything, if it is required to be known, we have our stall N3 in the Nature Tech exhibition downstairs. You can come there. We'll be happy to answer all your questions. This is my time. Thank you very much.